So qualifying is done. It is now time to go racing. As you can see, this is the starting positions for the heat race. And you can see Sam Faulkner out in first place. So the way that this essentially works is we will have a lap of the track before a rolling start. So this is where it all counts. A full lap of the circuit, called a false start. So off we go then. Just trying to work out the order here, but it appears, well, there goes Faulkner. So we're not far off then from the first race of the Daniel Ricciardo series. It will, of course, be a rolling start, led out by the fastest man of the weekend so far, Sam Faulkner in kart number 1, Richard Evans just alongside him in kart 4. So the karts lining up side by side. It will be a rolling start. And off we go. We are underway in the DRS 125 first heat race of the afternoon. And there you can see out in front, it is Faulkner, closely followed then by Dan Walden, who has made up a place and just trying to go out wide there. It looks like it was Dave Burns. We'll get confirmation then of the top 5 in a few moments' time. But it is Sam Faulkner, always quick on the cold tyres, who leads the way. Only beaten once on track last season. So it is Faulkner that leads, Walden in second. It was in fact Ozan who made that position, trying to battle for second place. So Ozan in third place, Pierce in fourth, with Evans in fifth. And a nice little battle there for second and third. Very little separating those two. Currently it is Walden in second, with Ozan hot on the tail. A nice battle between Pierce and Evans as well for fourth and fifth. And there you can see Lay as well in the mix. So this battle for second is certainly keeping things interesting, isn't it? Ozan and Walden looking to try and put pressure under each other. Walden holding off Ozan as things stand. This all works quite nicely into the favour then of Sam Faulkner, who is out ahead at the moment and building that lead. But Ozan all over the back then of Walden, who is defending well. The battle for second and third. Dan Walden in kart number 7 as they just make their way down the start-finish straight. Can they get the job done in Billy's blind? I don't think he's going to, but he is all over the back then of Walden. One mistake by Walden and Ozan no doubt will pounce. In fourth place it is Pierce in kart 4. But this is the battle for second place. Ozan versus Walden. Walden at the moment has the position, but Ozan is just waiting for a mistake, looking to find a way past. Who is going to be the bravest on the brakes? A quick look behind him, Ozan, to see there's no pressure behind. Will he get the job done now? Heading into Billy's third. Yes, he does. Round the outside. Excellent stuff. Ozan moves up into second place. Faulkner first. Will Ozan then try and chase down the race leader, or will he focus on keeping Walden behind him? We are 4 laps into the race. It is Faulkner out ahead, Ozan up into second place, but Walden could look to come back now. Walden all over the back now of Ozan. These two are going to be swapping places all race, I've got a feeling. Pierce now closing in on this battle as well, with Evans in 5th place. A quick look behind Ozan there, currently in second position. And this is the corner that he got it done in, just going round Billy's blinds. A little bit further back, you can see Evans and Pearce. So it is Ozan in second place. Walden now dropping down into third. We are over halfway through this race, and it has been exciting from start to finish, as you would expect with karts so closely competed like this. Another look round the right-hand shoulder by Ozan. He is trying to see where Walden is, and Walden is still all over the back of him. Faulkner with a big gap over second, third, fourth and fifth, who are in a very nice little battle there. In the centre of your shot, you can see Pearce. Just under 4 minutes left of this race, plus an extra lap at the end. This is the heats race ahead of the pre-Grand Prix and the Grand Prix, which we'll bring you coverage of a little bit later. Position-wise, Massarella moves up into 8th place. This, though, is a battle for second. In first place, it is Faulkner. In second place, it is Ozan, closely chased down by Walden, who is waiting for the chance to maybe make a move. Dan Walden was in second place for much of the first half of the race, and then Ozan got him around the corner of Billy's Blind. And there is our battle for second and third. But just behind Walden is Evans, who maybe fancies a chance at trying to get a podium. Oh, a little bit wide there by Ozan, which allows Walden to maybe close that gap down slightly. Very little between those two. So it is Faulkner out in front, Ozan in second place, Walden in third and Evans in fourth. There you can see Pearce in fifth place. So in fact, Pearce has lost a place to Evans because Pearce was in fourth place. So Evans has got an overtake on the track somewhere there, and you can see Lay is absolutely flying at the moment and putting more pressure on Pearce. Can Lay get past Pearce in kart 306? Ozan holding on to second place nicely. And there you can see Lay putting pressure on Pearce. Lay with his fastest lap of the race a little bit earlier. But it is Ozan leading that little pile. Walden hasn't been able to get that move back, but has stayed all over the back of Ozan. Ozan perhaps controlling the pace a little bit, but those two are still locked in battle. Worth bearing in mind that these karts are all the same spec. They're the same engines, the same chassis. A lot of them have similar setups as well. A huge power side coming around the corner there. And an overtake there just, I think that was by Williams on Burns for 14th and 15th place. So Sam Faulkner looks to have this in the bag in first place. In second place, it is Ozan, closely followed by Walden. In third place, Evans, and in fourth place, Pearce. But this is the battle for second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. And this is where things are really interesting. There you can see Ozan ahead of Walden, but only narrowly. And this battle could come right down to the wire as we enter the final minutes. We'll have an extra lap on the end as well, which will, of course, no doubt be a flying lap. Interesting battle this then between Pearce and Lay. Lay looks close. Can he get close enough? Not quite. So a little bit of a gap opening up now then between Ozan and Walden. We only have a couple of laps left of this race, perhaps squeeze in 3 more. So Faulkner leads Ozan, a healthy 4-second gap. Ozan just fractionally ahead of Walden, kart 7, just to the right-hand side of your shot there, as they enter Billy's Blinds. Then sweeping around the S's. And I don't think that Walden... in fact, Evans now has moved up into third place. So Evans, at some point in that lap, got the job done and has moved up into third place. And you can see, oh my goodness me, how close was that between Ley and Pearce? Those two swapping positions as well. And it's all happening here on the final lap because the climber has ticked down. This then will be the last lap. Faulkner leads, Ozan second, Evans in third place with Walden in fourth. Here though, coming round the final corner for the last time, it is Sam Faulkner. He has absolutely cruised this race. He was quickest in qualifying, quickest off the blocks, and will be the race winner. It is number one, kart one, Sam Faulkner, who wins the opening heat here at the Clay Pigeon Circuit. Who is it going to be that comes home in second place? So we've just lost that shot. Pretty sure it's Ozan that comes home in second then, with Evans in third, Walden in fourth, and Ley in fifth. Pearce in sixth, Stansfield in seventh, with Massarella in eighth. What a great battle we had between Ozan and Walden. Evans, though, managing to get ahead of Walden in the final couple of laps. And that then concludes the DRS 125 heat. And confirmation then, Sam Faulkner victorious over Paul Ozan, Richard Evans in third, Dan Walden in fourth, James Ley in fifth, Matthew Pearce in sixth, with Ty Stansfield in seventh. And my goodness me, what an exciting first race that was. We will have the DRS 62 Heat A coming up in a few moments' time.